bitch, I'm in the...
What is going on, everybody? It has been a long... How many weeks, Mark?
Well, 4 weeks.
It's been a long 4 weeks, guys, and I can tell you that I've missed you. I've missed you guys. Not Mark. I've missed you guys. I have not missed Mark at all. I talk to this guy on a daily basis. It's annoying. I'm kidding. I love you, Mark.
Kiss my ass. Any which way, you got to do it.
What do I got to do?
Well, who are we?
My name is Brian.
I'm Mark.
And we are talking shit. And right now we're going to start talking some shit tonight with some actors from a film called
Divorcing the Mob.
Divorcing the Mob.
But before we get to them, we did have something scheduled for next week, but unfortunately we had to reschedule it for, I think it's the first week in September. It's he's a comedian. We'll say more. Not next week, of course, because I'm moving into my new place.
That's right.
Amanda, we missed you too.
Alexi, good to see you. All right, so let's welcome Jessica Thompson and John Reignn to the show tonight from Divorcing the Mob. Guys, welcome to this little show here called Talking Shit. We wanted to thank you guys for entertaining the thought of coming on the show and being a part of this family. We're a bunch of son of bitches.
Yeah.
Well, it's a pleasure to be on your show, Brian.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, thanks a lot, Brian and Mark. Appreciate it.
Absolutely. You got a lot of fans saying woot woot. You got a bunch of fans in the comment section here, so thank you guys for telling your family members to tune in and watch the show. Because I had mom and dad watching, but that's it.
I don't know if my mom and dad are here.
Can't hear us, or you can hear us. Not sure.
Well, if you can't hear Brian, something's seriously wrong.
Yeah, I'm
Anyway.
pretty much yelling. Absolutely, Alexa.
Not a problem.
All right, so let's dive into this. I have to know, first of all, Jessica and John, you guys just recently met to do this film. Is that correct?
Yeah.
And
We actually met through Alexi Angelino. And she was telling me about her. And we talked on the phone for a little bit, right, Jessica?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
Alexi told me about you guys, and then you and I had a phone meeting.
And then we sent you over the script,
Mm-hmm.
and she read it, and she really liked it. And I liked her immediately. I liked her attitude. I liked her reel. She's an absolutely brilliant actress. So I was really ecstatic when she said she wanted to come on and play my wife in this film.
cool.
Thanks, John.
So Alexi introduced you guys. Let me ask you both this, and I'll start with Jessica. Had you done any other film before?
Yes, definitely. I've done a lot of film, but just nothing quite as special as Divorcing the Mob.
Okay.
This was, for me, probably the biggest role I've had in a feature film. I've done a lot of short films. I had roles in feature films as well. I've had some commercial roles, but this role was just really exciting for me. So, and traveling over to Ravenna, Ohio, somewhere I'd never been, was exciting. And I'd never worked with John Reignn and his crew. And as soon as we talked on the phone, and I looked at the script and he described the characters and everybody involved, I just knew it was a good thing. It was meant to be.
You know, it sounds like a lot of films are popping off right there in Ohio, in that valley area. So That's really cool. That's really cool to hear. John, what about you? What did you do prior to? And is this your film?
Yeah, it's my film. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I hate to say my film because a film is a joint venture with a lot of different people.
Okay.
And this happened as I'd like to call it like a happy accident. I wasn't intending on doing this film. I was talked into it. And when I decided to do it, I wrote the script, the original script I wrote in 3 days off a concept that I had. And then I passed that around to some very good friends of mine, one of them being Harry Sheehan Wolf, who's a professor out of Vermont. He's co-wrote other features with me. And another good friend of mine out of San Diego, Rich Farville. Uh, Rich is a very talented director, cinematographer. Matter of fact, he just was a unit director on the new remake of Attack of the Killer Tomatoes that they're doing out there. And he came on, and all these people kind of added their elements to the script. So now it became a screenplay. And we kind of had something really cool going on. So that's how it evolved.
Cool. Cool. So tell me about the Ohio area. Why are we filming in Ohio?
Well, I was filming in Pennsylvania, in New Wilmington,
Okay.
a place called Turkey Hollow Run. And I hired a bunch of people for some shoots that I was doing for another feature film called Vampire Penance.
And we've heard of that.
And one of my scouts happened to know of this guy. His name was John Woods. And he came on board and he did a lot of behind the stuff for me. And John was just a really nice guy, very talented. And after the shoot was over, we kept in contact and were talking. And then he told me that he also shot video. And I didn't know that. And I was like, wow. So we started talking more. And we came up with this concept for this film. And I asked John, I says, you want to have a go at this? Because he's never shot a feature before. And he said, yeah. So it was really John that brought me to Ravenna, where I met all these wonderful, beautiful people. And that's how it got started up there.
Okay. So that area, as far as for filming, though, I mean, is there specific, what's the word I'm looking for?
Like a character?
Well,
Or
certain destination portions for that film. Was it a reason as far as like, hey, like we want to use this
Oh, you're
area?
talking, yeah, there was a lot of locations that
Yeah.
were made available to us.
Okay.
Like the Bean and the Baker, that was a coffee shop we used. Sip and Social, that was another drink place that we used. The West Main Street Winery was another place that we shot at. So yeah, there was all these locations, and everything was shot there in Ravenna. And I started finding more and more people there that I was falling in love with. They were just beautiful people. And I brought some of these people on board as actors who have never acted before.
Okay.
And they did a great job.
Cool.
Yeah.
What were some of the obstacles shooting in Ravenna? That is from Steel for Real.
Well, the main obstacle for the whole production was we had no budget. I mean, you've heard of micro budgets. This was no budget at all. This was a film that was building itself out of passion and by people seeing the script and wanting to come on board and wanting to participate. It's like the old story of Stone Soup. Everybody had something to offer. Everybody came and gave willingly. And it was like one of the best shoots I've ever been on in my life. It was just everything just went together wonderfully. Wouldn't you agree, Jessica?
Absolutely. Absolutely. It was really cool. As far as challenges, I mean, budget wise, a lot of filmmakers, do low or no budget films. I mean, that's
Right.
just, it doesn't really make a difference. I don't know if you have all the parts, but one challenge that we had, John, if you remember, we filmed in January and February, and it was winter.
It's cold.
Yeah, so it was winter, and the weather changed a lot. So I'm from Seattle, and our weather had been really crazy. I think we'd had snow, and I think snow didn't melt, which is, Seattle, you get snow, it goes away, rains, whatever. We had some significant snow that stuck around, and roads were really icy. And then I've never been to, well, I guess I have been to Ohio once, but just not Ravenna. But it like had like a little bit of snow, but some days the roads just like were covered in ice, and like things were closed down. It was crazy, but no matter what obstacle the weather threw at us, John just like moved the schedule. It's like, okay, well, the people involved in this can't get there today, so we're going to we're going to move on to location B, which we were supposed to film tomorrow. And we're just going to hop over there and film.
Film that now.
So that is a challenge for every actor, especially, well, for all production, but for actors, because you've prepared, what you're going to do tomorrow at the office, right? You've got like the wardrobe, what you're going to look like. You've got these scenes and the lines and everything memorized. But then all of a sudden it's like, oop, you got to jump because, the movie goes all over the place. So that was a challenge, but it was a fun challenge, and it's weather. What are you going to do?
Yeah. Well, I've got a history of 35 years of making films, independent films, a lot of low budget films under my belt. And I've learned how to do bob and weave and duct tape and coat hanger wire and what's just out of focus. So, I mean, I'm really good at guerrilla warfare with making a film.
Well, that's good. You have to be. I mean, if you're working with little to no budget, you have to figure out what's going to work. Oh, somebody has this car. We need to use that car in the shoot. Hey, would you mind just driving the car in the shoot? That would be fantastic.
Well, the other thing was I was also directing. I was directing and acting.
Yeah.
And Rich Varville, who I talked about earlier, he offered to come down. He was actually going to direct this for me because I didn't want to direct and I didn't want to act at the same time. But after we thought about it and no budget, I told Rich, I said, you know what? It's just not worth it. I'll handle it this time because Rich is coming on to film my other big film, and I thought we'd save his energy for that, and I just went through with it. But I got a lot of help from like Jessica, and there's another guy that came on, Jeff Barry. I met him through another friend of mine out of Hollywood, and he did a lot for the Mayberry Man, the film that they did there. And he came on board, and I got to tell you, he really picked up a lot of slack for us.
Very cool.
Yeah.
John, would you say that Jeff is MVP of the film? My goodness.
Yeah.
Jessica, what was some of your favorite moments on the set? Once again, Steel for Real coming in with a hot question.
Oh my gosh. I personally love the moments that are like the behind the scenes bloopers. Those are the ones that stick out to me because they're so funny.
We want to watch those.
Yeah, I do too. I can't wait to see. I mean, they're still in my head, but some of the moments were just so funny. No, should I save it as a surprise? I don't know. When you have malfunctions like a coffee machine going and doing some crazy things, like when it's not supposed to, and then me have a genuine human reaction to a bunch of steam and I scream, yeah! And then there's steam like going like this in my face, and the camera, like we're in the middle of a scene, and then the camera is shooting this, and all the camera probably saw was steam and screaming, and then me screaming, and then I looked at my partner in the scene, and I just started absolutely cracking up. And he was trying so hard to hold it together. He's like staying in character, like, and then he's like, we just like fell apart. So that, and
You're saying so hilarious.
yeah. So I mean, kind of you had to be there, but hopefully somebody will have video of that, because
I hope that that's going to be. Are you guys going to put that on the
DVD.
in the edit? Are you going to?
Yes. Well, there at the end of the credits, there's a surprise of. Yeah, do you remember the old Smokey and the Bandit movies where they would put all the bloopers at the end of the reel?
Oh, yeah.
We followed suit with that.
Good.
I'm a big fan of that, and it really shows at the end of the film how much fun we all had.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah, because if you're not having fun, you're not doing it right, right?
That's right. Yeah.
So Brian,
Yeah.
It's you know, I just got the video or the trailer about five, I think it was this afternoon, because I forgot to ask him earlier because I was moving stuff into the new place. How would you like to see the trailer?
Let's go. How would you guys like to see the trailer?
Yay.
Let's do it.
Hey, boss, they're ready for you in the garage.
You make sure nobody's seen nothing?
It's all good. No one saw nothing.
Let's take care of business.
You're making a choice. You're divorcing me, or you're divorcing the mom.
Doing your mambo Italiano. When you're smiling, when you're smiling, when you're smiling, when you're smiling, the whole world smiles with you.
I don't want to sit there and babysit some soul pigeon.
Oh, you're laughing, and the sun comes shining through. When you're crying, you bring on the rain. Stop your sighing. Won't you be happy again?
And, you've definitely seen it.
And the whole world smiles.
Why does your ringtone sound like a dying walrus?
Not one hair on her head, so help me God.
You know, Mrs. Pendleton, that'd be really nice, but right now I gotta go pee.
Okay.
Yes, she took you good.
They've mastered the art of yak butter sculpting. Mongolians, amazing people. Hey,
You all right?
yeah, my lasagna, really hot.
Yeah, butter sculpting. Fascinating. I had no idea.
So you were getting it from both sides there, John. What's
Yeah.
in here?
Well, that's the whole premise of the movie. It's about Vinny trying to make his wife happy by getting out of the mob. And as any layman knows, you can't just get out of the mob. It just doesn't happen. So he's trying to go through all these obstacles to do that. And then you throw in the mix of all these quirky townsfolk. And it's not a movie that you're going to go there and have a belly laugh with. It's a movie that's done in a realistic manner where people are put in some very realistic situations that are humorous, and you watch them try to flounder through it.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Now, before we started the show, you told me that you were from New York.
Yeah.
Do you think that this film would have done New York justice to do it in New York? To have shot this in New York?
Yeah, I think so. Absolutely. I think the film's universal as far as human nature goes, and as far as the subject matter of the film. Yeah.
And the movie is going to drop. You guys are doing when does it drop? I know you guys have premiere?
17th,
The 17th. That's just like 3 days away.
coming up this Sunday. We sold out the theater in 5 days.
And what theater is that?
That's the Ravenna 7 Theater in
Okay.
Ravenna. Yeah.
Ravenna 7 Theater.
Yeah.
Very good. Josh
And,
is saying it looks amazing. Can't wait to see it.
yeah, I also want to say that if you missed the premiere, the theater's holding it over for an extra 4 days for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. They have matinee shows. We have so many people wanting to see it.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, we don't normally do that, but we did it because the townspeople really want to see this film.
You filmed it in their town. They're happy to see it because they get to see themselves or their neighbors, their family on camera. I think that's really cool. I mean,
I do too.
I personally don't know how I would feel like, hey, I want to be in the film. I just want to be in the background. I don't know. We'll see.
Well, you'd be great. Look at you. You're up on the screen right now. Look at you. You're talking to so many people.
I do this all the time. I do this for a living.
Yeah.
We were just talking. Listen, Jessica, we were just talking about this before you showed up. I've worked for a company for the past just over 10 years. And a lot of people say, well, what do you do for a living? So I let them know that I sell adult toys. And when I say that,
And you get the same reaction that
I get the same reaction that you just gave.
I see your hat.
What's that? The Yamaha.
That's the toy.
Right, exactly.
Right? Am I right?
Yamahas, Polarises,
Yeah.
Hondas. So I used to sell that. I just recently, back in December, I took over our newest store. It's a esports location. So now I sell battery-operated adult toys.
Oh.
What's your guess on this one?
Big ones or little ones?
Big ones.
Wow.
Big and small, actually.
Well,
So, like,
I mean,
the
they're
surfing
medium.
foil things.
How about golf carts and
Golf
e-bikes?
carts.
And
Those are
e-bikes.
big.
Yeah. Golf carts and e-bikes. Looks like a great movie. Been watching. Just finished up rotisserie chicken salad. Okay, Amanda, are we having that's what I'm having for dinner. That's so
Yeah,
weird.
where's mine? That sounds really good.
I just peeled the chicken earlier and I'm having it as well on ciabatta.
You peeled the chicken?
Yeah, so we bought 2 rotisseries, little rotisseries
Yeah.
from the local supermarket. And I shred the chicken up, peel the chicken out. And then we do, salad dressing stuff and mustard and cilantro and that kind of stuff in it. Red onion. And then you put it on a ciabatta with a tomato. It's fantastic.
That sounds really good.
Yeah,
I'm not
now you made me hungry, Brian.
My wife and my daughter absolutely kill it. They used to own a food truck.
Yeah.
Now that they don't have the food truck, they went away from it. I am only getting fatter. Eventually, mob boss sized.
See, it's meant to be. You are meant to be in a movie. You could be a mob boss. You could be part of the Divorcing the Mob crew. You could be.
Maybe for part 2.
We're already talking about number 2.
Are you really?
Yeah, we
I'll
are.
have to go stay with my in-laws. They live up in Grove City, Ohio. So.
Well, I'll tell you what, if we do it, and I think we are, and you want to have a part, you just come right on down here and I'll fit you in.
I'm in. I'll figure it out.
All right.
Just tell me what I need to do.
Damn, Brian, you're making people hungry.
I'm sorry. Sorry, guys. I didn't mean to make everybody hungry, but listen, we got a chance to see a little bit of the film. John, I got to ask. So, have you said that you have a lot of these stories that you've done, and a lot of different ones that you've written. Have you written anything close to the mob style stuff, or is this the very first swing at it?
No, you know what? I've had a history of doing low budget indie horror films. And the reason we did those films is because they were easy to market.
Okay.
If you go try to market a drama, your chances are nil to none to do it. So I was set to do another horror film. It was a sequel to a cult film that I did. And everything was ready to go. And I called up my best friend Tom Stoops, who happens to be in this movie. He plays Jelly, and he's kind of like my right hand man. And I told him at like 4 in the morning. I said, I'm not doing it. And he's like, "What? Are you crazy? We got the camera crews coming down, yada yada yada." I said, I'm not doing it." I said, "We're going to do a drama." And he's like, "A drama?" So I had written this story years ago about a Vietnam vet that comes back from the war, and all he's got left is his handicapped brother. And he's struggling with his brother, and the state comes in and takes his brother away from him. It was a really good drama. And we filmed it, and everybody thought I was crazy. But on the very first day, we had built this interior of a trailer, of this old beat up trailer. And the initial scene was where the sheriff's department came and they were taking my handicapped brother away from me. And the crew, the actors were all breaking down. They were crying.
What?
Yeah. So I knew we had something. I knew we had something really special. So we went on with that film, and it ended up taking the best picture for, what was it, 90? No, what was it, 2001? I don't remember the year. But we won the Silver Screen Award with it.
That's cool.
Yeah. And from that point on, I was like, you know what? If I'm going to do a horror film, it's got to have some substance to it. I don't want to just do these slasher films anymore. So
Yes.
that's another reason I did the comedy, because I really hadn't done a real comedy like this.
The other one that I want to see, and I don't remember if that was out yet or not, but we had another writer director on, and he did one with Al Snow. What was the name of that one? The wrestling,
No, it's not out yet.
Homeless for the Holidays.
Oh, that one?
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
that one's out.
I don't know if you guys have heard of it.
I have heard of it.
That sounds
Okay.
familiar.
Al Snow. I'm drawing a blank here when I'm talking about the director too, and I cannot think of his name. Sue me. I'm sorry. But I wanted to see that, and what I was getting at was your film that I just witnessed. The little bit that I got to see kind of resembles that style of comedy. Like it's got a little bit of everything in it, and I think that they use the townsfolks too. And I feel like those films were kind of filmed in the same Ohio area. Not saying that it was the same town, but
Homeless for the Holidays was done in Kentucky.
oh,
Well, you know, we got a lot of real people involved with this film,
good.
and it gave it a flavor that I know some of the distributors are looking at it. They're calling it Napoleon Dynamite with mobsters.
Nice.
And I'll take that. I got to talk about David. David is a special needs individual that I met while we were filming this, and I didn't have David wrote anywheres in the script, and I met him, and I fell in love with him because I had a handicapped brother myself. He was Down syndrome, and he passed away, and he always wanted to be in a movie, and he didn't make it. So when I met David, I was like, vicariously, I can put him in here, and my brother can have this, symbiotic relationship by putting David in the film.
That's neat.
But David's going to steal the show. He's this quirky little character that comes out of nowheres and screws with Vinny big time. And he just steals a lot of laughs. I can't wait for people to see his character. Yeah.
The grapes.
Yeah, he's the guy that throws the grapes at me. Yeah.
I was looking on YouTube earlier, and I was like, okay. And I started watching that, but then I got busy and I didn't get to finish watching it, so I'm going to go back and watch that video. But yeah, he was throwing grapes at you. It was funny. Just the look on his face alone was priceless.
This was a great question. Steal for real. Is there any merchandise we can buy for divorcing the mob?
Yeah, you can go to www.polestarpictures.com. Go to our store, and we have all kinds of stuff there. Divorcing the Mob has its own store within our store, and we have all kinds of things there: posters, T-shirts, all kinds of things.
Coffee.
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 Yep.
Who doesn't love coffee?
Angelina is a coffee connoisseur.
Okay.
So
Mark does not like coffee. There's something wrong with that boy.
Hey,
He just ain't there. Like he just
I drink
does for you.
and my caffeine is Dr. Pepper. That's it.
oh yeah, old school. That's the original. That and Jolt Cola.
Before we go and listen to music, I do want to ask this question, Jessica. If you were not, when you're not doing filmmaking, when you're not doing this, what do you do regularly? What do you do for fun? Do you have a regular career kind of thing? Like, look, I told you I sell adult toys. That's what I do.
Yeah, I don't do that, but acting is my full-time job.
Okay.
It's my passion. It's what I do, except for if I'm not acting or doing, I'm always outside. Literally, I don't know. I stopped carrying my phone because I garden a lot. So I have a greenhouse and vegetables and like a yard, and there's always something messed up. So I'm always fixing stuff. I'm always pulling a weed or picking tomatoes. They could go on your sandwich. They'd be really good.
Fantastic.
Yeah. But outside pretty much. And my kids will say, Mom, well, they stopped doing that a couple of years ago. Mom, I've been trying to text you. Like, you're not answering. I've been calling you. And I'm like, you guys, you're inside. You're inside the house. You're right there. I'm right here. I'm
in the backyard.
Outside. So now they know, like, if they try to text me or call me, that I'm outside. And they literally just have to walk outside. And there's usually me under a little pile of weeds and like got dirt all over. And that's what I do. So I garden and I fix stuff.
And you're happy doing it.
Yeah. Like I get frustrated because it's always like work and it's like physically like, it's like taxing on my body.
We don't have the greatest soil here in Florida. Like we can grow what we call sand spurs, like nobody's business. So my daughter and my wife brought in from the garden yesterday cucumbers that were overripe or underripe. They were huge and not shaped, and like some were round, but they were yellow. They weren't green. They had like the green coming out, but I think my daughter said that they were overwatered or over ripened or something. I don't remember.
Yeah, they probably like those things like tomatoes and zucchini, pumpkins, any kind of squash, they don't stop growing. No. They literally don't. Like I think if you kind of had like always weather like that was hospitable to growing, I think that they would grow as large as your golf cart or as big as your house. They would just keep going. And I don't know, because in the fall, like you go out and clean up the leaves and you think like you've picked everything and you pick stuff up and you'll see these like this big of a cucumber. Yeah. And they'll turn weird shapes. And when they turn yellow, it's like they grew out of their green. And then the green is stretched so thin that it's just yellow.
So it's overgrown or overripened.
Yeah.
It smelled like a cucumber. She was like, try it, Dad. I was like, pass. We're not doing none of that. I'm not trying it. I'm not licking it. I'm not doing none of that. Sorry.
I had some weird ones. It was like I had some cucumbers last year that turned round. And then when I cut them, were they orange inside? They tasted kind of like cantaloupe.
What?
And I think they crossed because all these plants decided to grow in my compost pile outside of my yard. I had like dumped all my made compost, and then I needed to fill a ditch because I don't know what I did, probably a bunch of weeding, and it took out, like it was not flat, and then I wanted it perfectly graded. And so I filled it in with the compost. And then the next summer, all of these things started growing, and I'm like, oh, these look like squash plants. Oh, those are pumpkins. Perfect. This is a perfect place for pumpkins to grow. And then it was like zucchinis that were weird shapes and cucumbers and what were they? Butternut squash and pumpkins.
I love me some squash.
That looked like watermelon. They were like a watermelon pumpkin. I'm like, and all those things were things that I'd grown in the past. And I think the seeds just, I don't know what they did.
It's wild. John, what about you? If you're not filmmaking and you're not writing, you're not acting, What do you do?
I'm an artist. I like to
I'm
sculpt.
an artist too. I paint by numbers.
Well, that's an artist. It takes an art to do that. I paint. I sculpt. I do a lot of miniatures. I got into that for the film part of it.
Okay.
Like I built a lot of miniatures that we put in our films.
Cool.
But yeah, I love to be creative. That's what I do. I also write. You know, I love to write.
Good deal. Good deal. All right, guys, listen, we have hit the halfway point of the show. We are going to listen to some music from a band called Felicity. Mark has a song queued up for us. When we come back, we are going to play a game. It's going to be a lot of fun, guys, I promise.
Okay.
You can ask the audience if you don't believe me. But we always have a lot of fun with this. It's going to be called Florida or Not Florida, and it's very easy to – you're just going to tell me if it happened in Florida or not Florida. Whoever gets the point gets the point. Whoever gets the question right gets the point. And we talked about it earlier.
Is this Jessica and I in competition?
You and Jessica in competition, and whoever wins is going home with some sweet talking shit. These things right here, decals.
Well, what about the other ones?
This is our military edition. Hold on, guys. Wait a minute. But you don't just get that decal. Get those decals. No. You get the OG shit decals as well.
Those are nice.
We're going to send you guys a few of those. All right, Mark, you got that music queued up for us?
Would you like to tell everybody the name of the song?
Is it Emo Trash?
Yes.
All right, let's listen to it.
It's World War III. Inside my head, you can't hurt me more than I hurt me. Paint my nails black and I'll date your daughter. Wear the same clothes and we share eyeliner. You make me bleed as if I wouldn't like that. Just call me emo trash. Talk shit but I'm not bad. Love me, hate me, never gonna change me. I don't care. So give me those late nights coming home. I spend time in my room alone with the lights down low while I sing along to the Black Parade. They say Ohio is for lovers and this whole last summer they tell me that I'm a wreck. You're a mess, dude. I'll make damn sure I'll find a way, cause I'm stuck in the middle and I'm in too deep. Drinking PBR every night with my old friends. Front six till our lungs stop burning. Singing sad songs after all these years. Up all night cause we don't care. Just call me emo trash. Talk shit but I'm not bad. Love me, hate me, never gonna change me. I don't care. So give me those late nights coming home. I spend time in my room alone with the lights down low while I sing along to the Black Parade. And it's not a
What'd you guys think?
I liked it.
I like it.
Fantastic. You
Yeah, I really liked it.
You can follow Felicity on Spotify, YouTube, etc. They've been on the show. They are fantastic. They're a great band, up and coming. And yes, they would like to have their music in some movies.
Well, have them contact me. I really liked it. They kind of reminded me of, I mean, not exactly, but along the lines of like Bowling for Soup. And
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Big fan of Bowling for Soup. Yeah.
They actually became they gained some popularity from a little song called Charlie Sheen. They reached out to Charlie Sheen's manager because they wanted to make a song entitled Charlie Sheen. And the manager was like, "Yeah, I talked to Charlie." He said, "Go ahead."
Oh, that's great.
That's
Yep.
awesome.
Great. I
So
love stuff
They
like that.
got a great
yeah.
song right now going called Weather.
Yep. And if anybody follows them, you'll know the songs. But we are back with John and Jessica from Divorcing the Mob. And right now, guys, we're going to play a game called Florida or Not Florida, where I will read you a headline, and all you got to do is tell us if it happened in Florida or not Florida. Guys in the comments would like to play. I know Amanda loves playing this game. She's fantastic. She will beat everybody. I'm just going to let you know. She knows her stuff.
Hold on 1 minute. I mean, Amanda's done, hasn't done very well the last few times. But
Well, she's been researching. I've talked to her. She's been researching.
Yeah.
Studying.
She's studied.
Can I get her on the phone for my side?
You want to phone a friend?
Yeah.
Yeah, we got to call the expert.
All right, let me read the first one to you guys, and we'll take turns going back and forth, and I'll ask you is it Florida or not Florida. Yes.
Save that one that you showed me and tell
I'll save it. Yeah, I'll save it.
So are you going to tell us who is supposed to answer, or do we both? Is it like the
You can
first
both
one
answer.
who answers?
You get both. Yeah, whoever wants to answer. If John says he defers to you, then he can defer to you. Or if John wants to answer first, it doesn't matter. Mark's going to write down. Mark's going to write down your guesses. All right, here we go. The first one that we're going to start with. There's going to be 5 of these too. By the way, man hired a plane to fly a banner over blank, reading ha 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 ha. And I can't tell you where they flew it over until you give me your answer of Florida or not Florida.
I'm going to say Florida.
Jessica, what do you think?
I'm going to say not Florida.
I got 1 Florida, 1 not Florida. Josh is saying not Florida. Got Josh for not Florida. Give us just a minute, guys. We got Tina chiming in. She is saying not Florida. Come on, Amanda. I know you got this. Where you at? Well, they're a little delayed. We're a couple of minutes ahead. Or
not Florida.
We know Amanda is studying.
She is. She's
like this.
All right, let's find out, guys. It happened in Mar-a-Lago, Florida.
Oh, we can guess why.
This was during Trump's whole thing. So there you go. It was Florida. So John is the only person to get a point off of this one. All right.
You're the only one I get.
No. Come on. Don't say that. Here we go. How about a man was arrested after keeping a deer in his home? Did this
Not
happen in
Florida. I'm going to say not Florida.
Man keeps a deer inside his home, and he gets in trouble for that. He gets arrested for that. Do we think that happened in Florida or not Florida? Tina says Florida. And I'm going to tell you guys something after we get all the answers in. I want to tell you something about Florida or not Florida deer.
Okay.
Okay.
I think it's Florida.
I got. I don't want to butcher this name. It's Rowena saying not Florida, and I got Amanda saying not Florida. Who am I missing? I'm missing Josh.
Josh says Florida.
Josh says Florida. Okay, fantastic. We got everybody's answers in. You guys said. John said. Not
I said not Florida. Yeah.
Jessica, you're saying Florida.
I think that because it's just bizarre that a deer would be in Florida. I feel like it is Florida.
So here's the thing. It's not Florida. We have deer here. Only if you kept one in your house, you'd never know because they weigh like 33 pounds.
I thought you only had alligators.
Well, we have alligators that eat deer. That's why the gators are so big.
That's why I figured that there weren't any deer.
But there's not a lot of deer here.
Except for that one in somebody's house. And it's an endangered species.
It's Brian's house.
It's not.
It is at your house, isn't it? It is
No.
in Florida. Do you have a vacation home somewhere else?
I wish I did. I do. It's in the backyard. I have to hook it to my truck and take it out of here. So, all right. Man arrested for allegedly sending prostitutes to his neighbor's home. Did this happen in Florida or not Florida?
Say it again.
A man was arrested for allegedly sending prostitutes to his neighbor's house. Florida or not Florida?
Not Florida. I'm going to say not Florida.
I feel like that could happen anywhere.
It could happen anywhere.
Probably has.
Let's see. We've got
It sounds
Josh.
like something I read in the thing about Florida.
Josh says Florida. Tina says Florida. Amanda says Florida. Alexi says Florida. Woo. Wait a minute. Who are we missing? Are we missing somebody?
Yeah, we're missing Jessica.
Okay.
Rowena says Florida. And then
Florida.
Jessica is saying Florida. And John, you're saying?
Not Florida.
Guys, you're giving the game to John. John, you are 3 for 3 right now.
Oh, God.
John thought he was going to do horrible. That actually took place in Nebraska.
Holy.
Here's the thing. I wouldn't call a prostitute to my neighbor's house because of the uncertainty of what you get here in Florida. So that's where I'm going to leave
You wouldn't
that.
call one to your, it's your cousin, so you wouldn't be calling one anyway.
All right, here's our next one. Let's see here. Can't read that one. Gives the whole thing away in the title. All right, here we go. Man dresses as Spider-Man. Seen pressure washing roof during rainstorm. Did this happen in Florida or not Florida?
I'm going to say Florida.
Jessica, what do you think?
What was it? What's he doing up on the roof?
So this one says, man dressed up as Spider-Man, the Marvel superhero, and he was seen pressure washing his roof or a roof during a rainstorm. Do you think that happened in Florida or not Florida?
What was he smoking?
It might have been meth. So Florida or not Florida? Josh says this is Florida. Tina says not Florida. Amanda is saying Florida. And we're missing a couple of people in the comments. Jessica, what do you think?
That makes no sense. Your big rainstorms are so strong. Why are you pressure washing?
Oh, I agree with you there.
I am not afraid of a storm. I'm going to tell you right now. We've had some major ones come through, and they have left me wanting more.
But would you dress as Spider-Man? You would feel so clammy.
I have the Grinch costume. I mean, maybe I dress as the Grinch. I get up on the roof and I'm, doing my thing.
You'd be
That's
all
just me.
wet.
I'd be okay with that because it's nice and warm in that suit.
Oh, you did call that neighbor.
Spider-Man does whatever he can. I love it, Josh. That's fantastic. Alexi says it was a Florida man. Laugh out loud. We're still waiting on Jessica to chime in and let us know if she thinks it's Florida or not Florida.
Okay.
She's really contemplating this.
I think it's Florida.
All right. So I got everybody's answers in. John, what did you say? You said Florida?
He
Florida.
said Florida.
Yeah.
He was the first one to chime in and say Florida. John, you are 4 for 4, my friend. Keep up.
Yeah.
Jessica,
Way to go. Jessica is on the board. You got one, Jess. We got this. That actually happened in Florida during one of the major storms that we had here. It doesn't tell me what storm it was. It just says major storm.
And it doesn't tell you. It doesn't tell you what drug he was on.
Unfortunately, it does not. The last one I sent to Mark earlier, so let me pull this up on my phone. If I can find it. Hold on. Sorry, guys. I sent it to you in Messenger, right, Mark?
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotcha. Aha, here we go. Michael J. Fox is accused of leading police on a high-speed chase while driving under the influence. Did this happen in Florida or not Florida?
Not Florida.
Not Florida.
I mean, it's Michael J. Fox. Do we think that he's in Florida or he's not? Is he in Hollywood? We got Steel for Real saying not Florida. Josh Smith says 88 miles an hour. Josh, you're going to hell, buddy.
Going out.
Sorry. Amanda says not Florida. Alexi, not Florida. Rowena, not Florida. Not Florida. And John, you said?
Not Florida.
Not Florida. Here we go. It was not the Michael J. Fox. This was a 20, how old was he, Mark?
28.
28-year-old man named Michael J. Fox from Illinois.
Yeah.
There you go.
All right.
5 for 5. I can't believe it.
I am the world champion.
Right now. Now somebody's going to come along and dethrone you. Jessica, congratulations on getting 2. So we will send you still, like I said. We don't discriminate around here. We've got the decals. We're going to send them to you before we end the show, after we end the show.
After we end the show. I'll send you a message after the show asking for your address. I promise not to give it out, or let Brian have your address so he can send you.
Nothing weird.
Yeah. I'm not going to call a prostitute. I promise.
You can send over a pressure washer guy, though. Like, I'm always happy to have help.
Spider-Man, she says. Yes, John aced it. He's great at this game. He knows his stuff. Woohoo! Way to go, John.
Woohoo!
And Josh said he got one. He's happy. Hey, listen, this is a fun game. We have a great time with the game all the time. We love that you guys were here and doing the game and actually being on the show. Guys, we want people to know who you are. We want our fans, we want the viewers, we want everybody to get to know you. Is there anywhere that you would like for them to stalk you, follow your social media? Jessica, I'll start with you.
Yeah, you can go. All of my socials are Jessica Noel Thompson. You can find, I guess my Instagram is JNT Nation, JNT Nation. And Facebook is Jessica Noel Thompson. It's my actor page, Jessica Thompson. I think my YouTube is just Jessica Noel Thompson.
All right.
I don't Twitter yet.
Listen, I don't know how to Twitter. Mark,
I can't do it.
Mark's got the Twitter bug over there. He does that. I don't know how.
I have a hard time with the TikTok too, because I think maybe it's the letter T.
I love TikTok. I'm sorry. Unfortunately, I get caught up in it.
Yeah. I just haven't done it yet.
I can sit there and just thumb through videos and be like, oh my God. John, what about you?
John Reignn on Facebook, and you can go to www.polestarpictures.com, and we have all the latest going on there. That's about all I got. I don't do much social media.
Okay.
Yeah.
After this film launches and you guys have the premiere, and then you're going to have the few days after for extra premiere days. Where can we find that movie? Where will we be able to get that movie from?
We don't know yet until that goes to distribution, and then it'll be announced, whenever it's picked up.
So I don't know if this will help you guys or not. There's a company called Cranked Up TV. They're a smaller platform, kind of like a Hulu kind of thing. And they do indies, low budget. They want all those films on there. I don't know if it's something that you'd like to look into, John.
Well, I'm sure Lexi will probably be on top of that, and my other producer, Mark Weiss. I don't generally, and if you talk to Lexi, she'll tell you, I stay out of that side of it. I stay in my lane. I'm the creative guy.
I just want to help you get the views, man.
Yeah.
I'm just here. So if we can get something out there and you say, oh yeah, it's on this platform as well, perfect.
Yeah.
If
Lexi will be the one to announce all that stuff. She's on top of all that. I'm just the lowly director, writer, actor guy in the background.
Yeah, right.
Magician, escape artist, all these other singer, like so many things, John. When you get on the phone with John, I have to grab a pad of paper and be ready to take notes because there's always some crazy stories. They're not crazy stories though; it's real life.
My life kind of reads like Forrest Gump, and it just happens to be that way.
Oops, wanted to pop this one up. John, full of the worthless knowledge. I want to take my trick over.
I think I know who that guy is.
That sounds like Jeff Barry.
That is fantastic. I'm so glad that you guys brought the crew with you tonight. They absolutely love y'all. I think you guys are doing amazing stuff. I would love to, and somebody brought it up earlier. I think I want to watch this movie now, and I was going to ask you where I can see it. It was the one you talked about earlier, the drama that you did. And
Finding Purpose: The Road to Redemption.
Yes.
That was actually picked up by Bayview Entertainment. It's at a lot of different outlets, but I think it's on Tubi.
Okay.
And I think it's on Amazon. I don't know all the places where it's at.
Okay.
But I'm pretty sure it's on Tubi.
So if we go to Tubi or if we go, I bet I can Google just the film name and be like, where can I watch it?
Yeah.
So Alexia put it out there. The film was Finding Purpose.
You're gonna make me find it anyway. So
of course I am.
You're not gonna.
Listen,
Josh says it's on Tubi.
Mark gets to stay and work from home. He has no. I have to go to work, dude. I'm sorry. I don't have time.
No, you don't.
All right, guys. Is there anything else that you would like to talk about or let our?
Yeah, I got to mention my good friend R.A. Mahilov. I don't know if you know who he is. Texas Chainsaw Massacre #3.
Okay.
Yeah, he played Leatherface in that film. And I got a shout out to him because he's always been to every one of my movie premieres ever since we became friends. And he'll be at this one up in Ravenna also.
Are you guys going to be there to sign and sign autographs and do stuff like that?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, that's really cool, you guys.
Yeah.
You taking some merch with you to give out?
Oh, yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah, a lot of the people bought, the expensive seats, the VIP seats, and we got some pretty cool swag bags that are going out with a copy of the movie. We got lobby cards in them, Italian candies, mafia sunglasses, all kinds of cool stuff.
But you didn't make your own popcorn bucket.
Actually, we have a 33-ounce cup that's available at the movie theater.
Okay.
Cool.
Not 32 ounce, 33 ounce.
33 ounce. Okay. Yep.
3
33.
is my lucky number.
Okay. if you could have made a popcorn bucket for this film, what would it have been?
Well, actually, we thought about that. We talked about it, but after talking with the theater manager, we decided to go with the cup.
Okay.
But yeah, it was the same thing. We have these little characters of Jessica and I that are pretty cool, and they're on the cups and stuff. Would have been the same thing on the popcorn bucket.
You guys make your own pop dolls too?
Maybe.
Our little cartoon selves are pretty cute.
Yeah.
They'd be like little bobblehead dolls too.
There is nothing wrong. There is nothing wrong with that. There is nothing wrong. I would love that. I mean, I'd look like this guy.
I just snorted. That was so funny.
Actually, Jeff Barry got me a little, I don't know what they call them. They're like a bobblehead, but they're really collectible.
The pop dolls.
What are they?
They're pop dolls.
The
what do you think
dolls?
are Labubus?
Yeah, I think so. He got me a Leatherface one.
Oh, I don't.
And I'm gonna have RA sign that. I've got a few things from RA. When I first met RA, we did a stick together. We burned a stick together, and I've got that. But yeah, he's a pretty cool guy.
And what kind of cigars do you smoke?
Anything not cheap. These are the Baccarats. And my friend Tom Stoops got me hooked on those.
I am if I have a stogie, I like an acid.
Oh yeah. Those are good too. The short ones.
I actually like the ones like you have.
Okay.
The full
Yeah.
length.
Yeah.
And the blondes. Yeah, they're fantastic.
Yeah.
They do like
the one I just smoked here, that no bite at all. Nothing.
Okay.
Nothing. Yeah. But I only do them every once in a while because I get yelled at from my wife.
I love the smell of cigars. My wife hates it. I used to be a smoker as far as cigarettes go, and I don't smoke anymore, and I'm so glad. But every once in a while we go out. We went to Tampa. We went to Tampa not too long ago, and I was like, hey, walked into the humidor and grabbed an Ashton cigar. I don't know if you've heard of those.
I have, yeah.
Absolutely mind-boggling. That thing was good.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe it. And I was like, wow, not bad for it. I think it was like a $12 cigar.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's not
If
bad.
you're gonna do a cigar, they gotta be a good one, you know?
Yeah. Jessica, what's your vice besides the gardening? You don't smoke, you don't drink, you drink. You have drinks. You drink wine. A little wine here and there.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, a little wine, but definitely coffee. I love coffee.
You're a
That is
coffee
my-
lover. My wife loves coffee.
I love it. I mean, I don't drink it all
Probably
day.
best friends secretly. You don't know it.
Yeah, I got really, I think I learned about Starbucks my freshman year of college back at the UW. And I thought, this is the coolest thing. Because I didn't know about espresso. And they sent somebody in to do like a clinic on making coffee. And they did French press and they did all these different beans. And I thought it was so cool. And now my daughter works at Starbucks.
Wow.
Actually, she just left because she's moving to LA. But yeah, coffee. 1 cup in the morning. It's got to be right. It's got to be good. Otherwise, don't bother me with it. So I make it myself because I'm that picky. I just like I like a French press with half and half. And then occasionally I'll have one in the afternoon, but not very often.
Can I tell a little secret of you on set with the
She had a
glass of
coffee
wine?
she had a coffee in every scene.
No, she had a scene where she's totally about losing it, and she had a glass of wine, and I told her, I said, I want you to just take this wine, and it was real wine, and she was a trooper, and she did it. She just downed the whole glass of wine.
Well, I think we did that scene many times, and I remember
So on the third take, it was perfect.
Yeah.
Well, the funny thing, we had to get grape juice, cranberry juice. I don't know. We had, because I said the scene originally had me drinking a lot of the wine. And so I'm like, well, I'm going to need some faux wine for the scene. So we started with the cran grape or whatever it was. And then that last take, he's like, they put real wine in the glass and I was sipping, and then they're like, oh, that's real wine. And then John said, this take, I want you to drink the whole thing. And I'm like,
okay, fine.
But luckily that was the take.
I think
we got to give a plug for the West, was it the West Main Street Winery?
Yes.
That's where we got the wine from. They do all their own wines and stuff there. And James Wade is the guy that owns the place. And I got a good relationship going with him when I was there. And I made him the mob boss, Falcone, in the film. And he did a really great job.
Beautiful.
Nice.
Yeah.
So if there's nothing else you guys want to talk about, because it's your platform right now. Me and Mark just do it to look at each other. We're like this.
You guys must have really missed each other for that month then.
I didn't miss him at all. I was on the phone. We talked daily. Like, we checked on each other. I had a surgery. As soon as I got done out of my surgery, I was
a week later. I had mine.
He had a surgery. So we just check on each other. I mean, we've been friends for 30 years.
30-something years.
I know. And I still can't stand him.
Aw.
Hey, you're the one that made fun of me first.
Whatever.
Well, you guys got a good rapport. You got a really great show. And I, for one, was really happy to be here. You guys doing a great job.
We were really happy to have both of you here, and we would love to I think Mark and I will sit down and watch Divorcing the Mob. That's why I asked, once you guys finish your premiere and stuff, where it releases. So please keep us in a loop and let us know.
Well, I might be able to. I got to talk with Lexi and Mark about it but I'd probably be able to send you a Blu-ray copy if you got a Blu-ray player.
Oh, I do.
Yes.
Yeah. I think we might be able to finagle that over your way so you can take a look at it.
Okay. A signed copy of what?
Absolutely. You know what? I'll tell you what. Everybody's coming here on the 17th.
In 2 days.
And I'll make a point to have everybody
You're
sign
amazing,
a copy.
John. Thank you so much.
Well, you're amazing. Thank you.
Absolutely. No problem. Listen, we want to do this platform for you guys because you have an art form that we wanted to share with the audience and all that. We want people to see this, and we want people to go out and watch Divorcing the Mob. We want people to know who Jessica Thompson and John Reignn are. So hopefully we did a good job of doing that, and we hope that you had a lot of fun here on the show. And if we can help in any way to promote or anything like that, please don't hesitate to reach out to us and let us know, hey, we'd love if you promote this. Would you mind running this clip for us or something like that? We've got nothing but time and opportunity. So
thank you.
That'd be awesome.
Absolutely.
Thanks, you guys.
And I left it up here. It is Divorcing the Mob, IMBD. So I think IMBD is going to show us everybody that's attached to that film, correct?
Yes. And that's Lexi being on top of things again. See, that's what she does.
Lexi's fantastic. I mean,
yeah.
We would have not had you guys on the show had Mark and Lexi not spoken with one another. So there you go.
Yeah, she contacts me at least once a year.
Yeah, she's saying we'll be back on with Vampire Penance.
That's right.
I'd really love to come back on and talk to you about that show.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
We've had one already that's going to be in that movie.
Who's that?
Was it the lawyer? Was it John?
Yes.
Jack Burner?
Jack.
Jack, yeah, he's going to be my vampire. Yeah.
Jack's an attorney, a legit attorney
who
is an actor. And watching his stuff, he is just, I don't know what it is. Like, he should just not be an attorney.
You know what it is? He's got a real passion for it. He's got a real love for it. And I'll tell you something real quick about Jack. When I first met him, he didn't want to play the vampire because the vampire doesn't talk. And he wanted a talking role. And after I talked with him, I said, I'm giving you the role of Dracula in Dracula. And he says, never thought about it that way. So I said, you are my vampire, Jack. You have the look. You have the demeanor. Please be my vampire. And he came on board and graciously accepted it. And we're just so lucky to have him.
Awesome. And Alexi said, yeah, Jack was promoting Vampire Penance. That's right. I remember it. He promoted Vampire Penance. There was I don't remember the other movie.
The sci-fi movie.
And I'm not a sci-fi guy. And I was like, damn, that looks legit.
Yeah. He's a good guy. Yep.
All right, guys. Well, if there's nothing else, I think this is where we say goodnight.
All right, man.
All right.
Reach out to us anytime, too. I mean, we're available all the time for you.
Absolutely.
Anytime that you want to come on, let us know, and we'll figure out a date.
Thanks, guys.
Did you want to have them stick around in the green room, or did you want to just have them email you their address?
I'll send them a message after the show, like I normally do, thinking them
okay.
On the show, blah, blah, blah,
Mark,
and I'll have to get your, too. Give me your address so
Absolutely.
I can send. Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, Mark, what do you think?
Well, we can end it here.
We can end it here? From us here. Am I going to do this, or are you going to stop me again?
Wow, we don't have a show next week.
All right.
We'll be back on it. We'll be back on I think it's the 26th, though.
Okay, so we're back on the 26th. We don't have a show next week.
No, next week because I'm going to be moving.
That's right. Mark's moving. The 26th, we're back. And what are we doing? 26th?
We're going to do a wrestling roundtable.
Wrestling roundtable with some of our friends from other
podcasts,
TikTok,
some
comedians, some comedian guy we know. So tune in for that. It might be fun, funny, or terrible. We don't know. We don't know until we try. But ladies and gentlemen,
I mean, we will have our third member.
that's true.
Bryce will be here.
Ladies and gentlemen, from us here at Talking Shit, my name is Brian.
I'm Mark.
This is John and Jessica, and we're out of here. Have a good night, everybody.
Good night. Thank you.
All right,
Thank
thank
you.
you.
Bitch, I'm in the